In fact, last year, I went to my daughter's preschool class for their Mother's Day celebration, and Olivia had worked on one of those fill-in-the-blank Mother's Day cards where they ask the student a question and then she responds in the candidly savage way that only a preschooler can. So when they asked her my age, she said that I was 73 years old, so much for my moisturizer. When they asked her the best meal that I cooked, she responded, cereal. Cereal. As you can see, motherhood is a thankless and tireless and exhausting job. And every once in a while, between changing diapers, picking up carpools, driving to practices, going to parent-teacher conference, babysitting, cooking, cleaning, comforting, and pouring boxes of cereal. It's in the flick of the wrist, just in case you were wondering. We ask ourselves, does any of this matter? Does any of this make a difference at all? I believe we find our answer in the life of Moses. You know Moses. We've been preaching on his life each week in this series on impact. He's the deliverer who brought God's people out of slavery in Egypt and into the promised land. But I want you to remember this. Long before Moses saw a burning bush, parted a Red Sea, or led God's people through the wilderness, he was a helpless child whose life was in danger. And the only thing that stood between death and his destiny were mothers. Mothers like Shiphrah and Puah, who disobeyed Pharaoh to save Moses' life. Like his birth mother that laid him in a basket and pushed him down the Nile and away from danger. Like Miriam, who watched that basket with vigilance to make sure that it got to a safe place. Like Pharaoh's daughter, who pulled him out of the water and into her loving arms. And so you see, every single mother mattered. Every single moment made an impact. And there would simply be no Moses without mothers.